Welcome to the Weird and the Weary. I'm Jason. With me is Kevin.
Hey, everyone.
And Lee.
Heidi ho.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week been? Did you guys...
Fantastic.
Yeah? Did you guys...
I'm learning a lot in my new gig.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff.
It's a lot of fucking reading. A lot of reading.
That's fun. Reading is fun, right?
Reading and writing down notes as I read so I can retain this shit and refer back to it. But it's not like I have to memorize everything, but it's a lot. Cybersecurity's nice.
Sure. And most of these books are online, I'm assuming? Or
No, these are actual books. It's old school.
You had to buy these books?
Nope.
No, they were provided.
Provided.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do have to buy those books to further your own education.
Especially if you want to take certs.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be the next thing. It's going to be a little bit. But,
sure.
That'll be the next.
Oh, yeah. A Cisco certification book could be like $150 just for the first part of it.
Well, good thing I can see if I can get procurement to get it for me.
Sure.
Nice.
Hells yeah.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun. But, shopping can be a good time, right?
It depends on what you're shopping for.
I love shopping.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like shopping that much.
Oh.
I'm not. Maybe like when I do my grocery shopping alone, it's quick.
Okay.
And I'm done. So I like it then. That's good.
Oh, I'm the opposite.
So you want to just do every aisle?
Yeah, I'm the meander person.
So like you would go into a mall, a huge mall,
Yeah.
and then like go into like a Christmas tree shop. And which is another huge mall within the mall. Like
Yes.
you would do that, and you would go to every aisle of Christmas tree shop.
I do exactly that.
Oh, like, okay. So you get your steps in. You find some bargains.
Yeah, I just like to look at the weird stuff.
It's cool. Okay.
You're so fucking meta. Look at you.
Now, you can buy a lot of that stuff online, too.
Sure.
Right. You got the big overlord that's going to be, all the drones in the sky soon. The Amazon.
Yeah.
Just get it 2 days, right?
I'm a little frustrated shopping there these days, though.
What was that?
I feel like they have a lot of weird knockoff products that are just like obscuring what I really want to find.
Right. And there's no filters. I've seen that. There's really no filters.
What? No filters for companies?
Well, yeah, because some of these companies do, like Kevin said, like weird knockoffs at almost the same price and maybe a little cheaper.
Yeah.
But not too much, though.
I've been had once or twice, with this. It just wasn't as advertised or just shit quality.
Yeah.
Mostly cell phone cases.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Well, surprisingly, I have to say, this is one I have here. I normally get this other kind, but I got this one. It's based in the U.S. and out of Texas, and it's pretty decent so far, actually.
Texas tough.
Only thing I don't like is the slippery part in the back. Because, I need to, they're like, side grip. I'm like, sometimes I need,
back grips.
I need back grips, motherfucker.
Gotta get one of them little pop things on the back.
Oh, yeah. Get one of the little flower sparkly thing on the back.
No, this has a built-in kickstand, so like if I have to, I'll do that.
In a pinch.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this picture of my kids. They just started school this week. He doesn't do it on Facebook, so he'll just do it right to you.
Oh, just
he didn't
start
do it
slapping
to you
you in
yet?
the face.
Yeah, hey, look at this outfit that they're wearing.
That's why I have the larger format phone.
Smart.
Yeah. Makes it easier.
See, and even like when you drive to work, you see how corporate America kind of just jives well, right?
I see billboards everywhere on my commute.
Yeah, for everything.
Yeah.
Healthcare.
Sure.
Dunkin' Donuts. Lottery. Lots of lottery ones. Always that.
And then the gambling addiction signs.
Yeah, right.
If you have
them.
a problem, notice the signs.
Right. Or heroin.
Yes.
The opiate. That's terrible.
There's plenty of those too.
Yeah, overcome it.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, you even do like a trip, cross country or interstate, or you'll see just advertisements for everything. You know where the next McDonald's is because your state will tell you.
Yeah, they've been telling you for the last 50 miles.
Right.
4 miles ahead.
Either at their rest stop or off the exit. There's
Always go off the exit, though.
right. And that's where the best McDonald's are. Not at the rest stop.
No.
You don't want to eat there.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, there's a lot of products that we buy and the packaged foods that they sell, we eat. I mean, come on, I like a good, can of Dinty Moore stew,
Don't make me fucking shit myself. That just gives me, I
It's
didn't even
packed
eat it.
with
It's going to
flavor,
be
right? Remember the old
automatic
commercial?
diarrhea. I'm going to shit myself.
I mean, it's basically, it looks like shit. It smells like dog food.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it, too.
Yeah.
It's just leftovers. The dog food's the leftovers from the Dinty Moore, huh?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this. I might go ahead and skip it.
No,
Skip it.
no. Just
Especially the
dive
microwavable ones, because you're not supposed to do metal, but it looks like the edge is metal, so what the fuck is going on? You lying to me?
Yeah, they've been lying
yeah,
the whole time.
They got secrets.
Welcome to our new format, our tinfoil hat format. Ooh. Metal in the microwave. Fluoride! You're screwed. You're done. Yeah, see, we don't see ads about that. Like, stop the fluoride.
No, those are canceled.
Yeah, see. They went.
Floor's level.
Canceled. Oh, no.
They're rebooting it.
But they're influential. I mean, earlier we were just talking about the Skittles commercials. I mean, we remember those fondly because they're great.
I don't even really like Skittles, but
Neither do I.
you could pick them up and pick up a pack and reenact the commercials at least.
Exactly.
You need a shit ton for the desk, though.
That's
Replace
true.
that Midas Touch desk.
But if I want to like squeeze them out one at a time, like the little plumber guy.
That one with the Midas Touch guy is 12 years old.
Wow,
Video is 12 years old.
Wow.
it's a lifetime ago.
And we still remember it. Even though we don't like Skittles.
Right.
We've even talked about the commercials like that or other ones to other people. We've spread the information that they wanted for free just by seeing their shit. Geico is trying really hard now to keep that weird Geico shit that they're doing.
Oh, with the lizard?
That and like just the obtuse commercial.
Oh, yeah,
it's always just like, that's awkwardly funny. Geico is not funny. It's insurance.
Well, Progressive, they've been doing that with Flo. Like you saw the one when they were on the date.
Sure.
Yeah. You want to get out of here?
Here we go. We're just telling everybody. See, Progressive, Geico. We just
Cool.
said a
Are we
bunch
joining
of
in?
them.
Liberty Mutual has weird emu commercials now.
Oh, yes. I saw one of
So
those,
insurance companies are all riding each other's humps.
Sure. Oh.
Coattails and humps, baby.
And then we're seeing different advertisements for streaming services compared to regular network television. It's really kind of cool, actually. I think
it's not an advertisement. Disney Plus comes out soon, guys.
Oh, shit, right, yeah. We know who's getting that, like, who's already subscribed, pre-subscribed.
He's going to, because I told him, I'm like, you know what? I saw the price point and stuff. I'm like, oh, shit.
See, we just
I may be dumping one.
We just had to edit him singing songs from Aladdin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I already thought I had to have it on my phone.
No, well, Kevin, once you say a bar of that song, I messed up. But
which one?
I'm not saying
I can show you the world.
You don't start him up.
Shining, shimmering splendor.
See, and that's what's happened. That is exactly what's happening. And people will argue that corporations have gained some serious control since that Citizens United case in 2009. There's been some real serious power moves. We're seeing it, right? Look, Marvel
all over.
Marvel is Disney. Disney owns everything.
Yep.
What, like, all the food is made by Burger King, right? Is that what? Or Taco Bell, right?
Well, Taco Bell has KFC.
Demolition.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Burger King?
Popeyes is owned by Burger King.
No, it was
Yeah.
Popeyes is still independent of that.
Somebody started making tacos too, right? Like Burger King or something started selling tacos.
Yeah, it's not half bad, but it's no Taco Bell.
Okay, fair enough. Bezos owns the Washington Post or something. I learned that
Yeah,
recently.
he owns Washington Post
Yeah.
and was it Blue Apron,
Right.
Whole Foods.
Wow,
Right. And,
big moves.
Oh, dude, fucking! They want to do a
Murdoch
pharmacy.
owns
They
Fox
want to.
News.
They want to do a pharmacy thing. They want to do. Amazon wants to do a brick and mortar store, and they want to do pharmacies. They want to start like getting the pharmaceutical healthcare stuff.
In the brick and mortar store or online?
Brick and mortar store, I think, would be separate.
Right,
Like Amazon store, like you can order something and have it sent to
There's
the
other
store.
ways to get your pharmaceuticals online, really. But not for Bezos.
Right.
Yeah.
Just with Bitcoins.
Oh, perfect.
Right. And they might not be the ones you want, but
whatever.
They'll do whatever.
They'll do something.
Yeah, they'll do something.
I don't care anymore.
I saw BT lost 5% at one point because it was at $10,000, and then it dropped down to like 90 something.
It'll be back.
It'll just
it just fluctuates. Like that's fucking crazy.
It's silly. Some of us remember the Cold War, right? I mean,
no, I don't think I was around for it.
You were born after the Cold War.
I think so. I'm not really sure when it ended.
1991.
Oh, okay. I was 2. So
you were 2.
I don't really remember too much.
So you were alive.
Yeah.
During the Cold War.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on though.
A lot of radical change was happening, and Germany was still divided.
Ooh.
Your history books really sucked. I guess they ripped those pages out.
There were budget cuts. We were still using the shit from like the 70s.
Oh, right. Yeah. Like when I go to my grandparents in the summer and they had like the encyclopedias from 1953.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. It's a good set. If you need to look up, like a ficus, but you need something modern. No.
All 47 states.
Oh, shit. Now, during the Cold War, we didn't get along with Russia or any communist nation. No Cuba. Definitely not North Korea.
No.
Not really China. We were friendly with China because of the trade. We like the trade.
Sure, we're here for the money.
We want some trade.
Give me the one.
Nixon broke that barrier. Kind of weird how history echoes itself sometimes right now.
I'm not a crook.
We're now in like some goofy trade tariff war with China.
And we're going to win. America #1.
Sure. Right. Yeah, I guess he's going to stop the tariffs for the holiday season, so our video games they're safe.
Oh, thank goodness.
Praise Jesus.
Who knows that? That's probably fake news. I don't know. But yeah, there's communism all over the Soviet Union. They weren't. It's CIS now, right? Is that what they call themselves still? The Commonwealth of Independent States, CIS, or is it just now Russia? Yeah.
I have no idea.
I'm not sure. Russia's divided. I know that.
I can't tell which news to trust to tell me the truth anymore.
I just read comic books now.
That's cool.
And we're all about capitalism. America strong. Build it big, powerful. There's enough fuel for everyone.
Number one.
We'll
big.
never run out.
V8? No. V12.
Yes.
For just a regular car.
Witness me.
Yeah, like 10 miles to the gallon.
We're close to that V16.
Good stuff.
Get there. I just want the baker's dozen.
Since we couldn't really agree, which was a real better nation, I guess. President Eisenhower decided to showcase an American national exhibition in Moscow, sending Vice President Nixon over. Then Vice President Nixon over to persuade some folks in the Soviet Union, like Khrushchev, who beat his shoe on the UN podium, when he's outraged.
Why is he so mad?
He's just mad. It was just a mad era.
He's mad as hell, and he's not going to take it.
Iron Curtain.
No.
Yeah, he probably couldn't open the curtain. That's why he's so mad.
Man, he just wanted to, open the drapes.
No, I read something. What happened was that he had gotten a piece of a pebble stuck in his heel. So and it just annoyed the chef, and a fork being scraped across the plate. Mm-hmm. So he was just sick of hearing it because he would move his foot around a lot, and he was trying to get the shit out.
Done.
Yeah.
And then he used, the UN platform to get his shoe clean.
That makes sense.
It can't be corroborated, but I'm just saying,
That's enough. I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe anything anyone tells me.
Right. Nixon might have even told him to do it. Go ahead and it'd be funny as hell if you did that. Well,
those are nice shoes. I understand the annoyance. Do it.
We're not going to pebble up my ass. Oh, wait. That's a different kind. Let me record this.
It was a gerbil up my ass, not a rock.
Things didn't go very well, though. They had an argument.
Yeah.
He didn't like him saying, you need some inserts in those shoes. You smelly-footed commie. I think that's what the words were. They're not really documented well.
I think we can all agree that you smell.
These Dr. Scholl's are capitalism's finest. You don't have them here. Your feet smell like rancid borscht.
Get the fuck out of here.
And Khrushchev started beating him with his shoe, and no, he didn't do that, but
smacked the shit out of him.
Well, I mean, it's a tough debate. What's better? Communism, capitalism?
Shampoo, conditioner.
You got to use both. Oh, wait, you don't use any. So, like.
I just use my natural oils.
I know, I lost it like a year ago. Just rapid, like, whoop.
Yeah, you keep talking. I said, you did hide and shit. That's why you won't get a haircut.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I've seen Seinfeld, the guy shaved it off, and then she's like, grow it back. Oh, it's so handsome. And he had the island.
I'm sorry. Hair, no hair. Hair, no hair. I'm looking all right, I think.
Yeah, you're looking great, man.
I think I'm looking okay.
You're looking good. No, I just,
Same with you. I'm just fucking with you. Kevin, though, we need to talk.
We need to talk about me?
No.
We need to talk
about what your
Kevin.
routine is. You're so fit.
Oh, thank you. I went to the gym once this week, so
nice.
Big deal.
Oh, man. 5 hours at the gym. That's wild.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, arguing, you guys are going some good arguments in your time, right?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going to have more, too.
After a while, you need a break. You need a drink.
Sure.
You need a nice refreshing beverage to wash down all the hatred and bile that you've been spitting out.
Bitterness. Yeah, it gets rancid in there.
Oh, I get so thirsty.
Well, yeah, luckily there's somebody there to give him some nice soothing beverages.
Who's that?
Bring in Donald Kendall, an executive who just happened to be the head of Pepsi's marketing, and longtime friend of old Tricky Dick. So, yeah, he was there and got Khrushchev to, try some Pepsi.
Oh.
What is this brown drink?
Oh, that's good, and it mixes well with vodka, Pepsi vodka. You can do that, sure. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that brings a lot to it. Okay, that makes sense.
Definitely.
Everything's coming together.
So, yeah, they got a good photo of Khrushchev drinking Pepsi. And in 1972, President Nixon, he wanted to bring some more of those American goods over to the Soviet Union. And Khrushchev, he was pretty fond of that fucking Pepsi, man. He was smuggling that shit in. You know, like, I can get all the cigars I want from Cuba. Americans can't get those. But fuck, they just drink gallons of Pepsi.
God, I need that sweet syrup.
Like, he probably could have just asked for some.
Yeah, but he's got to be tough, right?
Right, and he beat his shoe there on the podium, so he showed that, he doesn't really deserve to get...
Fucking thirsty.
Right. No, that's not how you get a drink. That's not how you order a drink at a bar. That's not how you get service at a restaurant. That's not how you get attention at the UN.
Is that why I
Good
keep
attention.
getting thrown out of places?
Usually, yeah. And I'd lose a lot of shoes. I don't know.
So sad.
I don't know.
To lose one's shoes.
So, money wasn't really useful in the Soviet Union. It wasn't high value.
Oh, around the world, that is.
Right. The ruble was very low. And, because it was people doing the work for the people. For the people.
It's for all of us.
For all of us.
Yeah, and they weren't seeing shit.
Sure, they were seeing long lines for food, sometimes no food. They're seeing a lot of shit.
Exactly. Not the good shit, the bad shit. You need the good shit.
But you got to eat the shit for the people. You got to eat the people's shit that the people make for the shit. That's communism, right?
Yeah, you got to spread all the shit around equally to the people.
Right. See?
And it doesn't matter how hard you work.
And that's communism. I'm pretty sure that's what I read in a textbook somewhere.
Yeah. Capitalism is when someone gets hired before you and makes $20,000 more than you, and you got hired a week after them.
No. The capitalism is where you make a product and then somebody else buys all your product and sells it for more and then makes money off of it.
And then
middlemans.
Right. That's also capitalism. So there's a lot of capital. See, we're quite ignorant to it because we can get schooled pretty hard on what the differences are, but our surface differences really make an impact to me. That's what I feel.
All right.
It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like when a kid gives you a good explanation about nothing, right?
Yeah, that gets tiring though.
Oh yeah.
Very quickly.
Yeah, I've spoken to your twins for an hour once about.
No, you only have to speak to one of them. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
and after a while, you're like, okay, really?
Well, this is both about a very important subject, like probably Frozen. It's probably Frozen. Yeah. See,
you keep going back to that. I think you like that movie.
Shut up, man.
The sequel comes out soon. I know you're hyped.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about next week possibilities.
I don't know.
Now, so money's useful, and money's not useful. There's no value in their money.
No, I don't want those fucking rubles. What am I going to do? Buy nothing with it?
And don't offer fucking beets. Fuck you.
Well, what's another pretty famous export from Russia?
Potatoes in a liquid form.
Yes, fermented style. Yeah, vodka, and there's plenty of that.
Yeah,
plenty of that. I mean,
helps you forget how shitty the rest of the stuff is.
Exactly. And you can always buy that at the store.
That's what's actually in those silos, not grain.
Right. It's or not even missiles, just all vodka.
It's all been vodka.
Yeah. A ruse.
So yeah, they traded some Pepsi syrup, man, and they gave up some of the Stolichna vodka, the Stoli, man, the good stuff, the stuff you put in the freezer and it turns to like a gel because it's so kind of there's like so little impurities in that stuff. That's pretty good vodka.
I could imagine the first time he introduced that as a possibility for trade, and he'd be like, Donald, come, please, sit. Have a drink. What is this? Just drink it. What the fuck is this? I thought it was a Pepsi. No, it is a Pepsi and Stoli.
No way.
The fuck is Stoli?
No, Dick Nixon knew what the fuck Stoli was, man.
No, not Tricky Dick. It was Donald. It was Donald that was the one that organized the
Donald
Pepsi
Kendall.
jamming.
He just got his picture. He was just like, you know what? I'm the president now.
Did it.
Done. And then he's actually it's Don Draper. That's who they modeled. No,
you the president now, Don.
Fair trade. That's a fair trade, right? I think that's a pretty good trade.
Pepsi for vodka?
Yeah.
But you say just gave him the syrup. Did they give him like the bottled finished product or just give him syrup?
They can make their own goddamn carbon water.
Yeah, how fucking hard is that?
Look, I'm not giving you fucking seltzer water. You get it.
They build fine nuclear reactor.
You have good water.
Nope.
It's from Mexico. Ask them.
Spicy water.
Maybe they had to import some water or just use the hard water from the reactors because it's kind of bubbly in your mouth. Right?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, that water from the fucking nuclear plant. It's fine. Just fucking boil it.
Just boil it. Yeah, boil it off. And you'll be fine.
We'll send you some CO2. Get the fuck out.
Well, it wasn't, a bad thing, and everything was hunky-dory until about 1989.
Boom. I was born.
Kevin was born.
Popped out.
Kevin was born. The United States just started actively boycotting the Soviet Union, and they didn't want to, no more trade. Done. Just why? They had it.
Why ask why?
They had it. The Cold War's been going on for 30, almost 40 years at this point.
Must have been chilly.
There was a lot of tension in Afghanistan. There was we almost had World War III a couple times with the, the activity in the Middle East with Russia and if you go back and you'll see that's how these militant groups were formed because we were training local,
fake news.
It's not.
They were formed because they hate America.
Right. Well, they hate America now because we just were like, yeah, okay, thanks for the help, the pushback. Yeah. See ya.
Well,
we had nothing else for you.
Get out of
Taliban, that was from the CIA training people to do that.
Well, certainly.
Yeah. They trained them
and then they
gave them the information. They were like, all right, you take over, you got your shit. And then they were like, yeah, we're going to take over.
Right. And then the Russians left and they didn't need them anymore. And they just left some highly trained people behind. And then it's a good idea.
That's why we have a towel ban now.
Right. And I think they could have just given up some Coke syrup or something. I don't know. Because that would be fine.
Cocaine syrup?
No, just, Coca-Cola syrup. Just be like, hey, guys, thanks for the info. Here's just a pipeline of Coca-Cola. Russia's already got all the Pepsi. You guys trade already. So, why don't you start a little thing?
Well, Russia, they've been salty ever since they got left out of the annexing and everything with Germany. So, yeah, they're salty.
Well, what do you do? I mean, you had Pepsi for a long time. Man. That's 22 golden years.
I'm fucking hooked.
Sorry, 27 golden years of Pepsi, man. I mean, this, like, everybody loves Pepsi in the USSR at this point, I would imagine. You know, like...
Moscow and the Hudson lied to me.
Did they not talk about Pepsi?
They were mostly about jeans.
Oh, yeah, blue jeans. Right, Levi's.
Yep.
Couldn't buy Levi's in Moscow.
Toilet paper. That's fucked.
It is. But you had lots of Pepsi for 27 years.
That's
Hell yeah.
All you could get.
Well, you know, Khrushchev had, like, the stockpile of that syrup. He had the choice syrup, the best syrup.
Stuck in a sticky castle.
He had, like, the real-size barrels, like the toy barrel fucking barrel monkeys and shit. Remember the barrel monkeys? Mm-hmm. You had to hook them all on and shit. Love that. I still play once in a while.
Yeah, so no profits here. No profits for poor old Pepsi. You know, they couldn't turn that Stoli around anymore because it's not coming.
That's not good American vodka.
Well, how are we getting it now?
Well,
how's that possible?
You know, there are ways around this kind of trade.
Pray tell.
You kind of make up something. You kind of just make up like a crazy, wild offer.
Mm-hmm.
Which was, in exchange for $3 billion, $3 billion worth of Pepsi syrup, not money. It's $3 billion worth of Pepsi syrup. Now, I think that's enough to pollute the entire ocean.
Good.
Yeah.
If that sank.
Pretty much. You know, that'd be funny if they put it all on one ship. That would be hilarious. Just, oh no, Pepsi disaster. You know.
We told you it couldn't handle it.
So, $3 billion worth of Pepsi syrup and some bottling plants. And Pepsi would receive a fleet of 17 obsolete submarines.
Whoa.
Diesel attack submarines.
Oh, good.
Obsolete, though, because, like, they just don't work. They're just on the bottom of I don't know.
No, they're working.
They're just hanging out in the bottom of the ocean. They're just sitting.
Nobody fucking drives those anymore.
Right. Nobody's wiped it in a while.
You've played Civilization, right?
Yeah.
That's like a fucking warrior trying to fight a musket man.
Hey, I've beaten them with advanced weaponry, though.
And those obsolete submarines were fucking... Well, yeah, if you have a pumped-up fucking barbarian warrior.
Well, that's not all. There was a cruiser, a destroyer, and a frigate.
Oh, fuck it.
And a handful of civilian oil tankers. So...
Those ones were brand new.
Those ones were new. That's right. Yeah, they're brand new oil tankers. So what this means is there's a flotilla owned by Pepsi, and they're the 6th largest navy in the world.
Woo!
At the time.
But as an independent flotilla, like, they're ready to attack. Like that, you know, fuck you, Coke.
Fuck out of here, Coke.
All right, Georgia's under attack.
Well, 6th largest doesn't mean 6th most powerful.
Right, but...
they got a lot of toys, but they don't work.
Well, yeah, but you don't know what else they outfitted this stuff with.
Pepsi syrup.
Pepsi bombs.
Pepsi cannons.
Right, that shit's flammable, right?
Pepsi, like napalm.
Pepsi napalm, right? Yeah. Little gasoline mixed with that. I don't know if that's a thing. No, don't try it.
They make it really sweet, so as you're dying, you're like, this isn't so bad. Oh, so tasty. That tastes good. Inside of my mouth is nice. I'm dead.
It didn't last long, though. Norway, they purchased the oil tankers. The rest was sold to Sweden as scrap. So,
well, hell yeah, man. The oil tankers were new.
And Donald Kendall, now president of Pepsi, he was sure to rub it in that he was dismantling the Soviet Union's navy faster than the U.S. president.
Got him.
And making a nice brisket with some Pepsi.
That's a good call. See, I didn't know that he became the president. I just kind of assumed after that shit.
Oh, like, yeah.
Damn, you're in. You own Pepsi now. You are Mr. Pepsi.
You are the Pepsi now, Don.
You're Pepsi man.
Yeah, I mean, he's the original Mr. Worldwide.
That's right. That's right. He broke barriers with his Pepsi Coke.
He broke that ceiling? He broke the like Jordan said?
He broke through the wall.
The ceiling is the roof? Explain.
I don't know. Wasn't that like NBA Jam or something?
No, he was doing it was some thing with some kids. He was like helping, highlighting at North Carolina, UNC. He's like, we did it. He's like, the ceiling is the roof.
Oh, yeah, the ceiling is the roof. Yeah, that was great, man. The ceiling is the roof.
I was like, wait, what are you trying to say?
Go back home, MJ.
You need to go gamble some more. Bye.
He just makes money when he breathes, I think, now, right?
And shits. Snores.
I gotta step my game up.
You should.
I have to live stream my shits to get any money.
Nice.
You gotta do POV shit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new
camera
thing. Like strange things.
Inside your colon.
Ooh.
That chases out as it comes out.
Yeah, smart.
Oh, we're on to a new thing.
Sorry, strange days.
Ooh.
You know who would buy that probably? You know who would buy?
What?
It would be Disney. It would be on Disney Plus. They would buy that from you.
I think
they would. They'd be like, "Wow, you know what? He's singing Whole New World while doing this with a camera in his crap coming out of his asshole."
I forgot it was in there, guys.
And I think just by the tone of his voice, he's wearing an embroidered Mickey Mouse hat. This guy has talent.
Thank you.
Put him on whatever slot you want.
And a bow tie on his balls.
Got to be fancy,
right? Because Walt Disney and his little mouse friend, they have found themselves to have more power than one might expect, really, from their humble beginnings of slaughtering orange fields in Anaheim. What? Oh, what? That was at Disneyland.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought he just drew a little mouse. I guess I missed out on something.
You just drew a little mouse with, like, swastika. No.
Oh, no.
No, he didn't do that. Yeah, Disneyland, though. That's their first theme park. It used to be all orange groves.
Would you say Tittyland?
Tittyland.
I'm going to Tiddlin'.
It was a huge success. I went there plenty of times when I was a kid.
I've never been there.
Me neither.
You should go to California. Definitely should go to California someday before it's all gone. Before we're all gone.
It'll be there. I just won't be able to afford it.
Well, no, when the rainforest completely smother us with doom.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. And then the moon fractures. I heard about that. No? That was a book.
I think that was like a show.
When I was a kid and I saw Miracle Mile, that scared me. I didn't want to fall into the tar pits, in a helicopter, so I never went to California. Nice. That's why. That's my fear.
Tar pits.
I'll never take a helicopter ride in California.
Oh, I saw those in BoJack, too.
Bojangles?
I've been to Disneyland since I was a little kid, and last time I went, I think I was like 13.
Okay.
And
last week
you
were 13.
Right, I'm 13 again.
It's like, what's that, Freaky Friday?
I always liked it because there were just some rides I liked. I liked the haunted house.
Okay.
Some of that food, like that turkey leg.
Oh yeah, how could you resist?
Good stuff.
Wait a minute, you're 3 years old with that big ass turkey leg?
Yeah, man. There's a picture of me, man, when I was like 2 or 1 or something, where they're holding the turkey leg at me.
You look like a little Bam Bam.
I was bald as hell.
You look like a fucking club to you 3-year-old ass, Bam Bam.
It's the happiest place on earth, man. Like, you can't do anything bad. You're supposed to just have a good time.
Yeah, just have fun. Be good.
And it's a huge success. Everybody loves that place.
Let's go, Minnie!
You want to go right now? Let's go.
Let's go, Minnie!
But Walt wasn't really too pleased with how a little pop-up town had sprung about it, though.
Oh, shit. Carnies.
And all sorts of undesirables could be found right outside the gates,
Mm-hmm.
Selling like weird crochet Mickey Mouses.
Yeah, knockoffs.
Yeah. Before like the almost good-looking knockoff, like Robert Kopp, and or like the fake Gucci bags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so...
You want an embroidered cock rocket?
Basically, yeah. It was overrun by locals trying to make a few bucks off of the success of this theme park.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Got the closest strip club to Disneyland.
Sure.
Why didn't he just get no solicitation sign? No selling on this property.
He's done.
Does that make you feel happy when you see a sign like that?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You want to be happy.
There's plenty of solicitation inside by you.
Make a utopia.
When you go hug Mickey Mouse, and when you slap Goofy.
That face never blinks.
He's a horse, right?
Who?
Goofy? I thought he was a dog man.
No, he's a horse, dude.
Really?
He ain't got no hooves.
He's like a jackass.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I thought he was a jackass.
I'm pretty sure I figured it out. He's a fucking donkey. Goofy's a donkey.
Because that's why he's goofy, because he thinks he's a dog.
Wow.
He's just a jackass.
Wow.
How many dogs you don't got big old chomper teeth like that?
What psych, Mickey?
Exactly, man. He's got horse teeth.
2.
Woo! Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I see it. Woo!
Somebody punched the other ones out. You know? Like Mickey Mouse, like, you did really bad today. Whap whap whap. That's how
he hits.
Yeah. Whap whap whap. Oh, whap whap.
Better get in line.
Your teeth are falling out.
Them's teeth.
Whap whap. I think that's how it goes. I've never seen them fight.
They do it off camera, I think.
So how you know the noises, though? You lying, you know. Whap, whap.
So, Walt, he devised a new way to figure out how to build a new theme park without any kind of trouble like this.
What, shell companies?
No. Wait. Yes. Exactly. So in 1963, he did just that. He set up a bunch of shell companies, and he began buying a bunch of land from small landowners in Florida. You know, kind of like Daniel Plainview. You know, just mapped it out and just went around and bought. After about 3 years, though, the landowners, who were all fully owned subsidiaries of the Walt Disney Company,
that's cheating.
Not yet. It wasn't cheating then.
It was cool. There were different companies,
right. Just all working for the same goal, though,
and with the same employer.
Right. I mean,
same federal tax IDs.
Walt,
nope.
Paul, doesn't matter.
Testing.
Paul
Blart, Disney. They petitioned Florida for the creation of the Reedy Creek Drainage District. And that is a public corporation with the power to condemn and acquire property outside its original boundaries as long as it was for the public use of their local residential areas. So that's not a bad start. You know, they're trying to help out, drain the swamp for real,
right?
You know, because a lot of swamp there.
Yep. And
make some land for people.
That's why they got it so cheap.
Yeah.
Who wants swamp?
Nobody wants that shit. It's garbage swamp.
Fuck out of here.
Gators.
No, thank you.
I don't know. What else lives in there. I hope like some monkeys live in the Everglades.
Old people.
Oh, yeah. I knew this one dude who like told me to like, you know, really never go to the Glades alone.
Why?
You might not come back. And I kind of laughed because then I saw the show on Discovery Channel, and they said it was a fake reality show. So I don't really believe anyone about the Glades.
So I don't know what the hell's going on down there.
I don't know. Nobody does. It's just a lot of partying.
Florida doesn't exist.
That's a good point. You know, nobody from Florida seems to actually have been born in Florida.
No, everyone just commute, they just show up there.
Right. Like, where are you from? You live in Florida your whole life? No, man, I'm from New York. I'm from New Jersey.
There's a black hole in Florida. It's just sucking people in.
Oh my God, I'm a Floridian.
Real quick, I just did a quick anagram search on part of this name of this place, Reedy Creek Drainage District, and it came up with Creaky Danger District.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And then creaky, strict creaky danger.
Nah.
Okay.
Gotta look out for that shit. We gotta look it up, fellas.
Dangerous.
Pretty sure that Walt was really on top of all of that. You know, he didn't want any of that kind of stuff happening.
Get it out of here.
Get all that creaky, weaky stuff out of here.
I found it. I solved it, guys. Got the cipher.
Yeet that creek.
Yeet.
In true Disney fashion, though, Walt, he wanted some more, man. He wanted to fill those big gloved hands of his with dirt and blood and power. And they're still doing it with his hand, his actual hand. Like at the meeting, they use his hand as a gavel.
Ooh.
Did you guys know that?
I didn't know that.
Right. They all sip a little bit of his blood,
okay,
mixed with a 100-year-old sherry, and they beat that's his dead hand.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, use it as a gavel.
Right, and then his frozen head resides connected to a bunch of shit.
Is that true? Come on.
It is, yeah. I'm totally true. Totally true. Saw it. My uncle works for Disney and Nintendo. He saw it.
So he's the head like in Reanimator?
Exactly. Yeah, it talks.
Up.
Oh, do they use like his eye as like a little projector lens?
Mm-hmm,
They're like, here's what's going on in our new projection.
Right. And one day they, he projected back. That's what he does. He opens his mouth. And then they started doing the live action shit. Like it's time now to take over the world finally.
Oh,
and
perfect.
so when he starts doing like movies that look like people, but they're all CGI, and then the news is owned by Disney, it's gonna be great.
I wonder if any of these.
What size is your Mickey Mouse hat? That's really what we got to find out.
What's interesting is that I wonder when is it going to get to the point where they're going to try to break things up like they broke up the Baby Bells back in the day. You know what I mean? When it becomes like a monopoly or oligopoly, where it's just like, look, it's impossible for people to enter in. You got to loosen up some reins.
It's okay. It's okay right now. It's fine. It's all proper work.
That's interesting though, because you know what? It's interesting because now it's like, how would you say? Everything's clear. Everything is transparent. So you're like, look, we're not doing shell companies. We are all this. We are all this. We are the company.
We're just going to do it.
Any questions?
Right. And you know what? You're happy.
I'm always happy.
Well, yes, but Disney Plus makes you happy.
It makes me super happy.
Right. And you were talking about getting Disney Plus lead on.
I said that I was considering it.
Right, you're going to get it. He's gonna get it.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Smacking my meat to the Mandalorian. Oh, Jon Favreau.
Okay. That does look good, and I did look up. I did look up whether or not that was Boba Fett, and they're like, no, it's not.
No,
this is not him at all. And
dude,
I'm like, you know what? I have no interest.
Don't you know anything, dude? It's Jojoba Fett, the hairstylist.
You fucking ass.
That's why it's the Mandalorian. They're like, the Mandalorian. He's a hairdresser. You know, Mandalorians are all pretty homophobic, and he's not even gay. He just likes to do dressing hair, and he like plays with girls.
Oh my god!
But he has to hide his identity in the mask,
right? And then the chef, Jon Favreau, shows up. Right, he's doing that character still on a reality show and in The Mandalorian. You guys didn't see the same trailer as me, I guess.
No, I missed the D23 thing.
Yeah, just like that.
It's fine. I was not there, but somebody leaked it to me.
It's like that extended Skittles commercial he was talking about.
Right. It's real.
Not existing.
It's there. It's there. So, you know what his plan was?
What's that?
He wanted to build Epcot.
Oh.
Now, you guys, you know Epcot. Have you been to Disney World?
I've been to Disney World.
Okay.
Yeah. Epcot's the place where you drink.
Wasn't what's that, Space Mountain?
Is that where that is? I've never been to Disney World. Have you?
No, I've never been to either of them. Disney World or Disneyland.
Well, Disney World has, they have Epcot Center, which is like stuff in the future, and then
and they got the little. Each section represents like a country.
Right.
They got the food from that country in the stores and stuff.
Why are you using imaginary breast hands?
He's very excited.
That's my favorite country to show. Tittyland.
Because I was like, what is this movement of the hands?
Walt Disney was really fond of Tittyland also, but
Tittyland?
Shh. This is a kid show. Oh, it's not.
Titland.
Yeah, Titland. That's what they call it. Titmouse Land.
Titlandsonville.
Titty Mouse.
But you think about Epcot, you're like, oh, wow, that's what Epcot Center is. Wow, what's an Epcot?
There's a big ball.
What's an Epcot, though?
Ligma.
Yeah, Ligma. Do you know Walt Disney died of Ligma? Ligma balls.
Oh, my God.
When did this turn into like a frat house? Fuck.
Show one.
It's a frat mouse.
A tickling show, yeah.
We weren't wearing matching tracksuits, so we're good.
That was a frat house of tickling.
We're just pledging bros.
Yeah, we tried that, remember? And I didn't go. Craigslist banned all my accounts.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But no, Epcot, man, it's an acronym. It means Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
Oh.
Now, Kevin, your description was more like a strip mall.
Yeah. Well, It's circular though.
Okay, so it's it's okay. So
and
it's
they each have like a little bit of pavement that juts out into some water.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a strip mall in like Los Angeles. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
If you looked at this name and took it quite literally, it almost sounds like a place for serious procrastination. Their experimental prototype community of tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow.
Perfect.
Well,
put it off.
You got to remember this is in like '66, so a lot of that was kind of commonplace, like the kitchen of tomorrow, like
welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Think of the food you want and say it out loud.
As the female of the species soaks her feet and makes your food at the same time, you'll be smoking a pipe while watching the football game.
Wow.
No, it'll be something different from football. It'd be like, arrow ball.
Glorbin balls.
Tackle ball, tackle air ball, air tackle ball.
Yeah, we all wanted the Jetsons shit. So this is what Epcot kind of was. It was, it's for like, he's stating he kind of just wanted to build a futuristic city with both commercial and residential areas. So he wanted to make a giant commune of his own.
I wonder if that little tram system was made and was intended to be expanded.
No, that was for the old people that were tired of walking with the kids. Yeah, the monorail. Yeah, that's what the monorail's for. Like, I am so fucking tired. Let's just take. You want to go back to Space Mountain and get on the monorail?
I need some electromagnetism.
But the monorail is mommy and daddy's favorite ride. Take it. God. That's what happened to me a lot.
All the parents on the train.
So, it sounds okay, like a utopia in Florida.
Sure, that sounds pretty good to me.
Oh, sure. A lot of people believe that's what it is right now, right? Shit. Once that weather turns to like 54 in the morning, I am out of here. I'm going to Florida.
Done.
Done. Out.
That's a serious oxymoron right there. Holy shit. It's like jumbo shrimp. Utopia in Florida.
So, yeah, this would be just like one whole thing within its own boundaries. And he petitioned Florida to create the Reedy Creek Improvement District, which was a totally autonomous location which only needed a petition from the county and state governments in the matter of property taxes and elevator inspections. Very thorough.
Just elevators.
Yeah, just elevators. Yeah, and this is the future of tomorrow, the city of tomorrow. So there's going to be a lot of elevators, I hope.
Sure.
People of tomorrow will inspect their own elevators.
You should know how to operate a goddamn elevator in the 22nd century. This is the 20th century, man.
They probably just agreed to it.
200 years.
Jetpacks in like a dozen years or something.
That's right. Yeah, so the contracts were short.
Yeah,
because jetpacks.
Oh, yeah, whatever. We'll give up elevators.
It's 21, 22 when they're going to wake up Disney, if we're still here.
We'll find out, I guess.
So at this point, Reedy Creek they're completely in control of their own land use, regulation, planning, building codes, drainage, waste treatment, utilities, roads, bridges, fire.
So pretty much their own county.
Emergency services, environmental services. Yeah, they were basically their own county. And Disney claimed that by having their own kind of government, that they would be better suited to provide services to the public.
Oh.
Within their districts, though.
Walt. I trust Walt.
I do. That mustache was fine. Good groom, He always presented the cartoons.
Well, that's fucked, though, because they're going to be charging more money than the people outside of their borders. It'd be like going to a rest stop.
Whose money? Their money.
Mickey's money.
Yeah, not our money.
Your money's no good here.
Yeah.
The exchange rate is this.
All right, give us your kid.
Wait a minute, so you're going to give us $1, you get 1 quarter from us. What?
It's a Disney quarter.
Disney quarters are worth so much more.
Now, of course, other actions took place once the improvement district was created. So Disney-controlled town of Celebration, Florida, was immediately de-annexed.
Bye.
Whoop. And that ensured nobody outside of Disney-appointed executives would have any power over the Walt Disney Company. Pretty smart. They knew.
Huh?
And you don't even really think about it, though, because what? Was it like Disneyland opened in 56, right? Did we say? Mm-mm. It was in the 50s, Disneyland opened. But it's just crazy to think that they were so weaselly and evil kind of back then.
Yeah. Like a dozen years later, they're like, I know exactly what we need to do this time.
We want more money from Spider-Man.
I want to have sex with Spider-Man. What's that? What'd you say? Nothing. Just do it.
Where is she?
Get Ike Perlmutter on the phone. Tell him I want to fuck Spider-Man's face.
I know, it feels so good.
Ike Perlmutter just be like, for how much? You want to fuck him in the face? Yes. Yeah. How much?
This is going to be like a pay-per-view.
That's how the deal was done.
Make him shoot the web.
Michael Eisner came out of nowhere. Was like, I fucked his face already. So yeah, Disney, man. This is nuts. I don't know. I didn't know about this actually.
Yeah.
Before we started this, so I didn't know how deeply rooted and potentially life changing this could have been if it happened like this. Because
the world of tomorrow.
Fucking state of Disney, yeah, that would have been insane.
They would have bought all of Florida if they could have.
It would have been something like a Frank Miller comic. It would be like fucking, fast food wars and shit. It'd be nuts, man.
Yeah,
but sorry.
Very dystopian future thing going on here, but back in like the 60s.
Where's Kevin? Well, they lost him to Burger King Troop 14.
but
I told them not to join the taco regiment. They suck so.
I couldn't help it. They enacted the draft.
Their defenses are as strong as a taco shell.
Come back with like a clutch of hamburgers. Like, hey guys, what?
No, but
I have a job, you guys. I'm good.
But think of the implications of that. If they were able to say buy all of Florida, right? Then people want to come in, and they would really be able to have a big stronghold on who can and can't come into their country. Or their domain.
They would never be able to own all of Florida. But think about it. They could have...
Oh, if they bought it up.
They could have counties like this...
Shell companies.
In all 50 states.
Oh. Is Disney really going to take over the world?
Well, Disney died. Walt Disney, he died in 1966.
His ghost lives on.
Okay, so he won't take over the world.
Right.
No.
His plan kind of went like when Hubbard died. They're like, let's just fucking make money off of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, the remaining executives that had any power of the corporation, they scrapped the plans for Epcot. It was like,
we'll make it an expansion. Let's
respect his
do this.
vision, but let's make a big golf ball instead.
Nobody wants to do cities here. We're kind of over it.
Right, let's sell, like, expensively made cheap food, or expensively priced cheap food and overpriced beer.
Yeah.
I like buckyballs.
And everyone's like a monorail ride away from getting anything else, so they're stuck.
Yeah, they're stuck. Right. And who wants to take the fucking monorail? No one.
Ride the rail.
Go to the Harry Potter place. So yeah, that was scrapped, man. That was done.
Done.
No residential area was ever created within those district limits. But this didn't stop the Reedy Creek district from becoming more powerful, though. And in 1967, they somehow managed to get a law passed, and that granted them the ability to create their own nuclear power plant within the district. Yeah.
Breaking
news.
This is a law that still
has.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
good.
This is a law that still hasn't been stricken from the books, despite a push within recent years that Disney successfully lobbied against.
Thank goodness. I'm glad they need that still.
I hope the steam towers look like mouse ears.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, they look like Goofy's teeth.
Donkey teeth.
They look like Minnie's tits. I don't know. Maybe.
The radiation, I'm growing little Disney tumors inside me.
It's a small manifestation after all. Yeah, great. Thanks, Walt.
Where's Jiminy Cricket when you need him?
Now I'm growing a third ball.
So the RCID, the good old Reedy Creek, They also managed to win against nearby counties for the chance at a lion's share of Florida's tax-free state bonds in 1990. And they managed to acquire a stunning $57 million worth.
Ooh.
For the good of the public, of course. You know.
Oh, of course.
Right. I mean,
it's for the people.
Right. Reedy Creek cares about the people going to Walt Disney's land.
And all the people living there, right?
Right. Well, they're going to go to the park.
Yeah.
So we're going to put it all in the park.
Yeah.
And when they go there,
they're going to love it.
They're going to pay for it, though. But they're going to love that.
Which is just a great return on investment.
It's like when you buy a car. You know, like, oh, I love my car.
Yeah.
I paid a lot for my car.
Right.
I love it.
I love it.
Right.
Perfect.
I just think this sounds like the inspiration for Hot Fuzz. Honestly.
It could be. It could be.
Yarf.
Narf?
Narf. I can't believe that's fucking the Hound from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
I didn't even put two and two together.
Now you think, okay. There's got to be an extent, right? Like, there's got to be a ceiling. No, that's $57 million. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
The ceiling is the roof.
The ceiling is the roof. Not for Disney, though, because they own a private security force within this district.
Oh, shit. Black Ops.
800 full-time workers. And they've come across a multitude of legal challenges throughout the years. Due to their existence as a corporation, the security workers, they're only able to issue violations to their own employees. Though Disney, they regularly spend about $14 million to employ off-duty sheriffs and deputies to hang out at the park, and watch the park.
Yeah, I mean, just because they're in uniform and they're showing up in their like squad cars and stuff doesn't mean that they're working as police.
Right. They're not police. They're just there.
They're just there in their favorite outfits.
Right.
They're just doing a citizen's arrest until they take them off their property, and then they're cops again.
Yeah.
Oh, but they can fully, arrest, detain, ticket, and remove people at the behest of the security staff.
Police state, y'all.
Woo! No, police district, ass.
Police District 9, ass.
See, if you get your fucking Disney Plus now, you're gonna sign up there and be like, rah, rah, you're Lee Noble.
You're banned.
And then a Mickey Mouse ear thing comes out, burns your eyes out.
Not Goofy comes out. Oh, you're the jackass.
It's gonna be like the Ring climbing out of your TV.
Right, and you just sticks those two fucking teeth right in your eyes.
I don't like that movie at all. Why'd you bring that up?
Ringo!
Yeah.
You're gonna die in 7 days. Oh, gosh.
Wrong. Fuck that.
And it's just fucking Walt Disney jerking off in the corner. Gosh.
Back turned to you until the end.
Oh, jeez. It's like Blair Witch.
And that was the last time I said
Except this is uncut.
The uncut version? Yeah. Some guests, though, they feel they don't agree with the security staff's accusations.
I believe it.
It's fine. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, we're allowed to disagree, right?
Right.
Well, they could take up a legal challenge, but in the District of Disney, you don't have that right.
Okay.
They just put you on the wall.
Right.
And your last request?
They'll detain you until the end of the electrical light parade. You want to get to see the fucking parade. You're going to miss the fucking parade. They can hold you there.
You brought this on yourself. Ha ha.
Yeah. It's like, oh, do you hear the fireworks? Pa, 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 pa. Oh, you know what? Sound dampening curtains. Yeah, enjoy.
Remember school detention? This is worse.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens at Disney if
That's what they say to the
ruckus.
Kids, but the adults, they just shoot them.
Yeah.
Right. And
You're an orphan now, kid.
Why do you think the water smells so funny?
That's the origin story of Black Dynamite.
Won't hear everything over those fireworks.
I was an orphan once.
Now, this hasn't really stopped Disney much because they've outsourced a majority of their legal battles to the many nearby lawyers around, and which may be due to the fact that lawyers can't oppose their former clients in court, except in extenuating circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they own the law, too.
I mean, it may be because of that. Disney wouldn't confirm whether or not that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an accident, maybe.
Yeah, it was a hard no comment.
Right. A legal accident, a happy accident, they might say.
They just like to share the Disney love.
That's anti-Bob Ross.
And, yeah, a lot of people find themselves fucking shit out of luck. Nobody to represent them. And, yeah, it sucks, man. But, yeah, truly, though, Disney does sound like the happiest place on earth. That's assuming if you're on the board. Because, I mean, working there would suck.
Yeah.
I hear it sucks.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Like that weird thing about the underwear. Do you guys hear about that?
No, but I'm interested.
It's up until, I think, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. The Mickey Mouse costume, all those fucking big, costumes, came with underwear, like jockey, briefs and shit, and like you had to use those. You couldn't bring your own. So they were like a pair of like underwear would say Mickey Mouse, and an undershirt would say Mickey Mouse, and whatever gear came with it, but you had to use the same underwear and undershirt.
That's good. That's team building.
Yeah.
Wait. Everyone shared the same pair of underwear?
Yeah, whoever was like Mickey Mouse that week.
They wore them for the week?
Same underwear.
I hope they washed in between. What the fuck is going on?
No washing.
They had a whole bunch. They can't just use one pair.
No, it's true.
Oh, it's nasty.
Yeah.
That's my fetish.
I mean, we're not even going to get that deep into the mistreatment of workers. There's a lot of stuff that's came to light recently, just as recent as like 4 months ago about how poor the conditions are for workers at Disney.
Wow.
It's been a lot of people protesting about like the internship they do there because they have all the college students do all the same work as full-time employees for like a third of the price.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of places do that.
And they put it on their resume. I did work for Disney for chump change.
Woo, good job.
And then they try to say, well, they're not full time. We don't pay for insurance and everything.
Yeah.
Still inequity.
I guess if you work for the Disney security force, you'll make a little bit of extra money.
Disney Scalpel.
These guys probably like to get a little rough.
There was a problem that they used to have all their fleet of security vehicles. They would drive the same ones as all the cops nearby, and there was like a car chase where they were like chasing someone on the property to off the property, and the people crashed and died. So they had to change their cars to make them look a little bit less like the police nearby. Yeah.
So they put Mickey Mouse ears on the top. That's all you really need to do. Like, Disney's got it down. Like, a cop in full fucking body armor, but his helmet has Mickey Mouse ears. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that's so cool. Right, and it's rubber bullets. Rubber bullets.
You're not laughing now.
Right. Then sounds great. I don't know. I have no ambition to ever go to another amusement park, really. Last time I went to one, it was a group of us adults, and I watched everybody drink a bunch of $10 beers. Mm-hmm. I'm like, wow, right there, that just pisses me off, because like, you're spending fucking like a 6-pack worth. If you're drinking, you're going to drink some shitty beer, like Coors Light. $10, that's like 100 of those, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, like, because they're worthless. But yeah, people are spending, and I had fun with my friends and all, but it just was like, wow, that's a lot of fucking dough going out.
That's why it's like, I make a lunch and everything. If I bring the girls, I have a cooler in the
they
car.
had a cooler full of beer, but they changed the rules at this place, and you can't go back out.
Oh, see, that's ridiculous.
Or you could, but you had to pay.
To come back in?
Yeah. Or no, you had to pay to get, like, the wristband to let you go in and out.
That's a convenience fee.
So, and this is the opposing corporation for Disney, the old Six Flags.
More fun.
Yeah, more fun. I did like the old man dancing, going back to the talking about advertisements.
The Vengabus is coming.
Isn't he from up this way? I thought he was from, like, New York or something.
I think that's a woman, actually, who was doing the original.
It was a woman?
Yeah.
New York is right.
New
York had the last implementation of the old dancing man.
What was his name? I don't remember what they called him.
Mr. Six Flags or something.
Creepy?
Mr. Tall Pole.
Mr. Old Man.
Wasn't it Mr. Happy?
Mr. Wrinkly Pole?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mr. Ballsack?
I'm going to stay away from the amusement parks. I don't know. I don't want Disney Plus. I don't even care how awesome, Star Wars is. It's really not that awesome anymore. I'm going to go see the movie.
Yeah.
And that's probably the end of Star Wars for me forever. Because I'm going to cut my eyes out.
I hope they do a Jar Jar spinoff series on Disney Plus.
I'm going to fucking kill
you. Oh, you just read that too, huh?
What?
Yes.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'm done.
It's his path down the dark side.
I gotta go home. I gotta go scream into a fucking pillow for an hour.
He's always been set.
Oh, and who's
since
doing
he made
it?
The decision.
Who's doing it? Is it fucking Zack Snyder doing it? God damn it.
Paul T. Anderson, director of There Will Be Blood.
Yeah. See, fuck Disney. Fuck it all.
And Quincy, a.k.a.
Nope.
Hard 8.
Nope. You're a liar. Go to hell.
They're going back to traditional FX, too.
But I don't mean that. Be good to yourselves. Be good to everyone. Right? Fuck you, man. Don't even. You know what you do to me when you do that. Goddamn Jar Jar.
You ask me to do it every time. What's your problem?
Yeah, but this time I'm going to set you on fire.
Some hot Pepsi.
So catch us online, www.weirdandweary.com, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all those fun places.
Not Disney Plus.
Not Disney Plus yet.
Yeah.
Probably ever.
They're banning us, man.
He talked bad about us.
There's no streaming for you.
But, be good to yourselves and be good to everyone. And don't lie to your friends about what Paul T. Anderson's going to do next. That's not fun. That's not nice. That's not a nice thing to do.
He's redoing Godfather.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm Jason.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Contrarian Lee.
I'm going to hit him with a chair, and we're going to record it. Here we go.
Ooh.
WWE style.
And it's,
wait, Jake, come on. Wait,
no,
come
Paul
on.
T. Anderson.
I was just fucking with you, man. Come on.
JKL Media. Jekyll.